You ever hit send on an email and just wonder what happens next? I mean, how does your message fly from your screen to someone else's, maybe halfway across the planet, in like a second? Well, today we're going to break down exactly how email works.
It's pretty wild when you think about it. You can send a message to a friend in another country and poof, they've got it almost instantly. It really does feel like magic, but it's actually a super clever system. And the best way to get our heads around it is to think of something we all know really, really well.
Believe it or not, the easiest way to understand email is to think about good old-fashioned snail mail. That's right, the postal service. Sending an email is shockingly similar to sending a physical letter, and we're going to use that idea to walk through the whole thing.
Okay, so let's jump into part 1, writing and addressing your digital letter. Just like with regular mail, it all starts with you writing something down, and of course, putting an address on it so it knows where to go.
The comparison here is almost perfect. Your physical home address? Well, that's just your email address. The local post office that sorts all the mail? In the digital world, we call that an email server. And that mailbox at the end of your driveway? You guessed it, that's your email inbox. It's pretty much a one-to-one match.
So let's zoom in on that email address for a second. Let's say it's john@example.com. It's got two really important parts. John is the username, that's the specific person we're trying to reach, and the part after the @ symbol, the @example.com, think of that as the city and street. It's the specific digital neighborhood that handles all of John's mail. All right, so you've written your email, you've addressed it. Now for the exciting part, the moment you hit send. This brings us to part 2, the digital post office. Let's find out where your email goes first.
First off, you're not just writing this stuff into the void, you're using what's called an email client. That's just a fancy name for the app you use, like Gmail or Outlook. It's basically your digital desk, the spot where you write your letter and get it all ready to go.
So from your disk, your email client zips your message over to something called a server. A server is just a really powerful computer that's always on, always working. Its whole job is to send, receive, and store emails. It does all the heavy lifting behind the scenes. And to bring it back to our analogy, that server is your local post office. It's the first official stop. It takes your digital letter, stamps it, and gets it ready for its big journey. Every email provider out there, from Google to Microsoft, runs a huge network of these digital post offices.
So, our letter's been dropped off at the local post office and it's ready for the main event. This is part 3, the journey across the internet. This is where that mind-boggling speed really comes into play.
So here's how that trip breaks down. Step 1, you hit send. Step 2, your server, your post office, reads the address and sends it on its way. Step 3, that email just zips across the internet, which is kind of like a giant system of highways looking for the right exit. And step 4, your friend's server, their post office, sees the email coming and accepts it for delivery.
The email has made it across the world. We're on the home stretch now. Welcome to part 4, arriving in the inbox. The message has reached the right city, so to speak. So, how does it get to your friend's front door?
Right now, your friend's server, their own digital post office, is holding on to your email. It's keeping it safe and sound, just waiting for your friend to come and check their mail. It's just like those mail slots at a physical post office, with letters waiting for everyone in town. And the very last piece of the puzzle is the inbox. Your friend's inbox is their own personal digital mailbox. So when they open up their email app, what they're really doing is opening their mailbox to see the new letter you sent. And just like that, the journey is complete.
So let's just recap that whole trip one more time. You write an email, your server acts as a post office and sends it out, it travels across the internet in seconds to your friend's server, and finally, it lands in their inbox ready to be read. A simple but kind of brilliant 4-step process.
So see, it's not really magic after all, just a super fast and amazingly efficient digital postal service. The whole thing is built for speed. So the next time you click send, you'll know the incredible little journey your message is about to take. This system completely changed the world. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? If we went from paper letters that took weeks to instant digital messages, what's next? What do you think communication is going to look like tomorrow? Something to think about. Thanks for joining me for this explainer.